guys, Dave here. Dave's LFC Chats. I'm with the legend. He's back again. He's back. The legend's back. John Gibbons from the Anfield Wrap. Welcome, John.
Pleasure to be back, mate. Pleasure. I can't keep away.
You're unbelievable. You're one of my favourite subscribers. Oh my God, Liverpool. We're going to talk about the tour. The Anfield Wrap coming to Ireland, Belfast, Dublin, and Cork this weekend. Can't wait. I'm going to the Dublin show, of course, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But Liverpool. Oh my God. What can I say about Liverpool? I mean, it's just streamlined. Our under 23s are winning games. You know what I mean? We're putting the kids out. They're winning games. Every team we put out wins a game. I mean, I've never seen that like it, to be honest. Have you?
No, it's phenomenal what they're doing. And as you say, it doesn't seem to matter who we put on the pitch. It doesn't seem to matter who we're playing against. They win the game, they get it done. And there must be such an amazing feeling around the club at the moment. You know, they must, want to take on all comers and want to play sort of almost every day. I mean, obviously the boys are on a bit of a winter break at the moment, but I bet they can't wait to get back and play against Norwich. And they're just so confident, aren't they? And whatever the opposition throw at us or whatever, happens in terms of injuries or rotation or whatever Jürgen decides to do, we still win the game. And it's phenomenal. And you just can't imagine us getting beat at the moment, which is absolutely incredible.
I was looking the other day. I heard Rob Gutman saying something about putting money on Liverpool or putting on money on City to win it. I think you were 100-1 to win the league. Imagine that now. Imagine saying I think it was the end of January, first week of February, that City would be 100-1 to win the league. I mean, that's just crazy. Like,
it just shows what Liverpool have done. I mean, City have obviously have dropped a little bit, lost 6 games already, which is. It probably took them 3 years to lose 6 before this summer, but but Liverpool have just been relentless and they've just kept winning and winning and winning, and nothing's kind of broke their kind of stride or their kind of dedication, enthusiasm, whatever you want to call it. Really, relentlessness towards where they want to get to. They seem like they're almost offended that anyone else has our points and we want them, and we take them kind of every game. And they're just going to keep going and going and going, I think, until that league championship's won as soon as possible.
Do you know what I would like, John? I'd like us to win it, obviously, as soon as possible, maybe at Goodison Park or something like that. But to get it out of the way, and I know they have this unbeaten thing, the Invincibles. I'm not really worried about that, to be honest with you. I'm more interested in winning the league early, and then if we're in the Champions League, concentrate in the Champions League.
No, massively. Look, the Invincibles would be nice, breaking points records would be nice, but really it's trophies what matters, isn't it? We're of the same generation, are we, mate, that, used to be able to recite, straight away how many leagues we won, FA Cups, League, all that and stuff. And I think that, that's the stuff that's important. That's what's up on the wall in Melwood, isn't it, when they go through? That's what's up there. It's trophies won. And I think, if this Liverpool team wants to be talked of as one of the best Liverpool have ever had, one of the best that's ever seen in English football. I think winning more than one thing, I think, is what sort of cements that, really. It's one thing saying Liverpool went through a Premier League unbeaten, and it's another thing to say they won the league and the Champions League in one season, and then also got these amazing points totals. I think that's more icing on the cake, isn't it? The points totals.
It is nice. Listen, I'm not saying I wouldn't like them to not be Invincibles, but I don't think it's even in Klopp's mind. I think obviously the Premier League is the big one. 30 years of work, it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm mid-40s. I'm trying to say you're mid-50s, John, but you're probably younger than me. But I mean, like, it's our generation, as you just said, grown up in the late 70s, early 80s. Liverpool were the kings. Like, a lot of the kids now following them in their 20s and 30s don't realise, Liverpool were the kings. No one was touching them. But football is cyclical, as is life. I mean, United thought they'd go on forever. Milan, Barca, Real. Nobody goes on forever. This could be our, this could be our 4, 5, 6 year period where we dominate. It's possible, of course, but I just don't know. I mean, Klopp he's there till 2024. Will he stay even till 2024? I don't know. I think the Premier League was the one thing he wanted for the City as well. The City wanted. But I just don't know. I just think Liverpool at this moment in time, I'm in dreamland. I'm breathing it, I'm tasting it, I'm smelling it. You live in Liverpool. I live in Dublin. I don't get over as much as I should, but I'd say the city is just going to explode, John. if you win the Premier League. It's great.
Yeah, look, I think the City's been waiting for it, and I think a lot of people will come in as well. A lot of people are asking when's the parade, when's the parade. People keep asking us, we don't know is the honest answer. But there's days where it's more likely to be a guess, but people will just want to part. People saw those pictures, didn't they, beaming around the world of Liverpool after they won it in Madrid, and the City just looked magnificent. So it's brilliant for the City of Liverpool to have those pictures, as I say, going around the world of the City looking so brilliant, and that sea of red, but also, the amazing architecture that exists in our city centre, being kind of shown off in that way. And so, yeah, the parade will be fantastic, but we've got some good days to come before then. We've got we've got a lot of wins, hopefully, and yeah, as you say, the Champions League one as well. This happened last year a little bit, didn't it, Dave? And that the Champions League sort of got forgotten a bit, and then when it got to Bayern, everyone then got excited. And look, the season's far from over. The league campaign might be more or less over, in terms of the challenge, but there's loads to look forward to. Normally a season's just getting going now, isn't it? It's a fantastic time to be a Red, as you say.
But the other good thing is as well, we're getting all our players back. We're not back until Saturday week against Norwich away. I even heard Mane could be back in the we're getting all our players back at the right time. Everyone's coming back fresh. You know what I mean? I think with one big push on us, we could actually do it. We could probably win 2 trophies, John.
Yeah, you look at someone like Fabinho, who was out for quite a while, and now he's had a few games, to kind of hopefully get rid of a little bit of rustiness that might have been there as well. Kaito's good to see him back on the bench last couple of games, and so hopefully he'll be another asset. So you're going to pick up injuries throughout the season, but it does look like, for the next month or so, we're going to have more or less, everyone available, which is great. Cause I'd love us to keep fighting on more than one front. I'd love us to, try and be greedy, if you like, and grab as much as we can. Well, why not? Why not, mate? Why not?
Well, I mean, last night, you were at the game last night, right? The under-23s?
I didn't go, unfortunately, mate. No, I've been on holiday. I've had my own winter break, Dave. So,
you were with club?
I wish. I think me and Jürgen have got different levels of hotels, to be honest with you. But no, I'd booked to go away already, thinking I'll just miss the one game, and then because of reschedules, end up missing 3. But yeah, so I was sort of landing last night, sort of halfway through the first half. But made up for them young lads, like what a thing, because I didn't give much of a chance, to be honest with you, because I thought you just get bullied, and Shrewsbury obviously looked pretty good, against us at home, especially in that second half. And you think, well, if they're doing that to lads like Matip and Lovren, then what are they going to do against young defenders? But I thought, I was made up to hear, how they'd done and how they played as well. And what a fantastic experience for them. And seeing the videos of them all celebrating in front of the cop, and, unreal.
I'll tell you one lad out of them. I know Curtis Jones is everyone talks about, and even young Harvey Elliott. I think about Nico Williams. He looks a proper player, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does look great, and I'm really pleased for him for a lot of reasons. But one of them is that he shows that I think sometimes if you're steady at academy level, you don't necessarily get talked about as much. People, we weren't watching the games week by week, which is understandable. We've all got a lot in our lives, but you're only really seeing sort of goals or kind of YouTube compilations and things like that. And I think Nico Williams has been a good player for a long time without necessarily being, the one who's getting all the talk or catching the eye. But he's taken his chances, hasn't he? And that's what you have to do as a young player. You don't know when the chances are going to come, and you don't know how many you're going to get. And I think, earlier in the season, we look at that MK Dons game. He wasn't even on the bench, but he's come in when he's been needed. He's done really well, and he's, earlier in the season we were saying, oh, if the fullbacks get injured, then we're in real trouble, and who's going to play there and stuff like that. I think if something was to happen to Trent, I think rather than trying to put Gomez there now, he'd be quite happy to give Williams sort of 2 or 3 games in the league and kind of see how he does, because he's been that good. Yeah,
I'll tell you guys must be bouncing into work at the moment, are you? You must be like, I don't know, teleporting into work. It's like, you know what I mean? It must be.
No, it's the same as everyone. You think Reds around the world, we're all bouncing into wherever our work is, and the only shame about our job is that we don't work with any Blues. Do you know what I mean? And so that's the only sad thing about being at the Anfield Wrap.
Like the Red Men boys next door to the Toffee boys.
Oh, they are, yeah. So they get to have fun with that. Like, we don't work with any Blues, unfortunately. So we're losing out on that.
Okay, well, anyway, it's a great time to be a Red. Obviously, you guys are coming over to Ireland this weekend. Friday is Belfast, Saturday is Dublin, and Sunday is Cork. you want to fill me in a bit on that, John?
Yeah, 6 of the lads are going over. I can't make this one, unfortunately. New Babbitt and all that. Got to kind of.
Yeah,
So we're rotating the squad, but Mr. Neil Atkinson is hosting as ever, and he's got a fine cast. Actually, 6 of the lads going over. For those who haven't been to an Anfield Wrap live show before, the fun. There's a lot of audience participation. I mean, to be honest, whether you like it or not, when you go to Ireland, there's audience participation. Like, you know what I mean? People aren't there to sit back and not let you know what they think.
Yeah, exactly. Pop the poppers. You're there to pop the poppers.
Exactly. So Anfield Wrap live shows they're just celebrations of Liverpool Football Club, really, and we're all there to be together and to celebrate this fantastic team and get in a room and, you know, and obviously there'll be chat on the stage and there'll be quizzes and stuff like that. But also, you know, it's a chance just to celebrate this wonderful football team all together. And you know, we can't all do enough of that. So there's a few tickets left for all the shows. They're all on C tickets. So have a little look there if you fancy it. As I say, if you've not been to one before, you will enjoy yourself. Everyone always has a bit of a riot.
I can vouch for it. I was at your end of season show in Liverpool last year. That was great crack. We ended up singing "Si Senor" on the steps. I think it's been 500 people singing for half an hour. My voice was gone after. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was a brilliant night. Brilliant night.
But anyway, John, pity you're not coming over. We could have had a beer. I'll meet up with one or two of the lads. Obviously, Saturday I'll be there. But anyway, thank you very much for coming on. Anything else you want to say, or do you want to rock and roll, go home and feed the baby?
No, that's sound. Just thanks a lot for having us again, Dave. Good luck with everything, and hopefully, you know, I won't see people this weekend, but hopefully a few people will come out and enjoy themselves and sing and toast the Redmen.
Thank you very much, John. Hope to talk to you again. That's John Gibbons from the Anfield Wrap. As he said, this weekend the boys are coming over to Ireland. Friday in Belfast, Dublin on Saturday, and Cork on Sunday. Check out the Anfield Wrap. There's tickets still available, guys. Snap them up. It's unbelievable. Talk to you soon. Cheers.